Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz. Today is July 12, 2015, 1:03 a.m. in Birmingham. Topic: billions of lives will change overnight. And I know you say, why do you say that? Not really. I know you know. But I'm going to give you the three examples that that that's come to my mind first and has been for a while. Jade Ham has never been high on my list ever until the last 2 or 3 months. It's never been up. It's never been a concern of 1 out of 10. It's been about a 2, but it looks like now it's rising sharply, quickly. Then you have ISIS. The numbers of these people that are coming across the borders are astounding, and our government has known it the whole time because they're the ones flying some of them over here by the thousands. They're flying private flights through these eastern seaboard airports that I've told you about, and coming through a private door, getting their visa or whatever they need to enter into the country. And time constraints, forget that. They ignore that. As far as you're here for 6 months, you got to go home. And then, are we going to have a NIMROD, or we're going to have a Planet X to hit this country, to hit this world, rather? Let me say this. There will not be a Planet X. Well, let me rephrase it. There won't be a NIMROD. There may be a rock. In the rock, in reality, I'm going to say if it's 300 feet, a football field in size across, up and down and sideways. In other words, a 300-foot circle hit in the Atlantic or the Pacific, that's enough. That's enough to kill millions of people. And it's enough to change your life for a very long time if you live through it. So, Planet X, NIMROD, no, but a meteor, yes. I believe that's going to happen, and I believe it'll happen during the tribulation. Here are some of the questions that people are asking, like Jade Helm, will they change America forever? The truth about Planet X or NIMROD, the purpose for Jade Helm, their exercises, what do they do? And world news, the cover-up of the giants and the truth of the Bible that talks about the giants. And then you have mobile weather weapons that are being set up today. You have the UN that's posted on Mount Hermon. This is where the first group of 200 angels came down and touched down and went out and had sex with the daughters of men, the first incursion. And then you have here in America, you have the Pope, you have their people on Mount Graham here in Arizona. So those are 2 portals, and there's many more. Then you have CERN build up. This thing is ramping up now. It's picking up speed. And Revelations, the time that tries men's souls. What are you going to feel during the time when you really tried? Your soul is going to be tried. Will you be able to stand it without giving over to Satan? That's going to be a really important thing. There's only one way around that, as to not be here. Escape it. The gates of hell. You know, there's these guys in Cater sitting there leaning back, and they're talking just openly. The gates of hell are now open. Final warnings to none and all Christians, none meaning Jews. And then you have humanity's end on, and something big is headed toward earth. Tom Horn talked about that in May the 15th. And he has a blog on it. Then Steve Quayle, the Transatlantic Partnership or Trans-Pacific Partnership in the cashless society, that's coming. Money is no good. When September comes, you'll need some gold, some silver. I guess that's about it. Something other to bargain with. And then Steve Quayle and Tom Horn have a talk about the end of the world as we know it. And the Dead Sea Scrolls identifies the Antichrist, identifies him. And it says over and over and over that it was this dude that roamed around, if you remember, and went through and played havoc through Iraq and all that part of the world. And then they have resurrected his body or found his body and taken out some DNA and mixed it. And some people are saying, well, the Pope carries that DNA. And the Hagman report, they're talking about the judgment ahead. And get your house in order for the new order, before the new world order. And Ron Paul, the collapse is so close. If you knew the date, it would shock you. These things are on and on and on. And of course, the Federal Reserve, they're tied in with the Illuminati on every bit of this stuff. And they have everything to do with it, not just part of it, but everything. But what the Illuminati doesn't quite understand is when they're used up by Satan, then Satan will use them. Satan will get all out of them that he can. And when he gets it, then they're of no good to Satan. So the Illuminati doesn't understand that. They don't know that. This is why they're continuing this. And then they're mounting these weather warfare weapons they're talking about. They're putting them up on Mount Herman at the UN and Mount Graham, guys. Where do you go? You just got nothing but the elites, underground bunker. They're prepared for Planet X, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you, if that same rock hits them that's going to hit in the ocean, I don't care how deep their bunker is, it's going to collapse like an accordion. And Alex Jones, Jade Helm, on and on and on. And then basic things you need to know how to survive when the economy crashes. Go out and buy you a bunker, build you a bunker, fill it up, food and water. That ain't going to work. Look, there is a place of protection for these things, guys. There is a place. There's a way to be safe during it. And when I say safe, I don't mean that you're going to live through it. I do mean that you won't die a second time. The second death is the only one that God can bring. That's why he said, fear not the one that can hurt the body, but the one that can hurt the body and the soul. Only God can do that. But God also put on our skin, came down here, and we nailed him to the cross. But he still, with his dying breath, cried out, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. Accept that. Take it and run with it. Save yourself, your family, your children, and have peace of mind. Jody with Expoz.